the restoration of an abandoned Porsche 911 that lay at the bottom of the river for 4 years. Restoration enthusiasts who restore historic car to perfection are already heroes. Passion and skills help them in this very difficult process. And those who undertake the restoration of the drowned cars should generally get respect. Sometimes there is simply nothing to restore, as it is called. There are only a directions and shape. But if we're talking about a cool, legendary car that you constantly dreamed of, then the game is worth the efforts. In this case, the restoration process itself is mesmerizing, since the final results of the work are strikingly different from the original appearance of a completely rusted car. Today's story is about the restoration of the famous 993 generation Porsche 911, which has been under the water for more than 4.5 years. As a result of some dramatic circumstances, this 911 sank in a river near the Italian region of Tuscany. The driver fortunately got out alive, but now its current owner, Paolo, has decided to make a complete restoration of the car. The original plan was to buy the car for parts, with the Porsche gearbox and rear axle being the most important. But then Paolo, succumbing to strong enthusiasm, made the final decision not so much to restore this Porsche to the original appearance, but to make it look like a racing version of the 911 Cup RCR. Project Limancella, as the owner named it, aims to give the car an exclusive racing look and to keep the vehicle on the road. Work to eliminate the consequences of the aggressive effects of the water environment on the body and elements of the car required a lot of effort from the owner. And this was only the first step in a long process of work and restoration. The good thing is that Paolo had a passion for this model since his childhood, when these cars were driving along the street of his hometown. In the process of transformation, he had to replace almost all body elements except for the panel at the base of the windshield and the A-pillars. Strange, but there was particularly no rust in these places. The car has already been body welded following the RCR version. The restoration continues successfully to this day. Paolo is not even stopped by the fact that some original parts can only be bought in Germany and are far from cheap. There is a lot of work and all kinds of expenses in this interesting project, and it is not surprising that the date of the driving of this updated Porsche 911 on the road is not even planned yet. But one thing is clear, that current owner can bring the project to the end, and strong ambitions and childish love will help in this difficult recovery process. Don't forget to subscribe and like it. Thanks for sharing, and bye bye.